What's up, YouTube? So today's topic, I'm gonna talk about college, how I view college, and the reasons why, I decide not to participate in taking college classes anymore. So I could focus on the things that actually matter in my life, not just so I could pass a certain amount of classes, just so I could get a degree and stuff like that. So let's get to it. Um, so my obviously I'm in the army. I'm in the military, and they do offer college classes and stuff like that, right? But the reasons why I'm not focused on college classes like that is because one, it's so time consuming, and it's just so much time consuming, and I'm at a place in my life where I'm not really I don't want to focus on things that's not going to interest me, and I feel like that should be. I think that's how people should approach life. Don't take my advice, but how I look at it is this: when it comes to life, when it comes to things you want to do, don't pursue things that doesn't make you happy or interested. Even though it may sound good in paper, this and that. If you don't enjoy doing something, then don't do it. It could be with college, and it could be the opposite. Maybe you do like taking college, so pursue college to pursue your degree. But me, it's more so the opposite. I just want to focus on I just want to focus on my all the things I enjoy doing. I want to focus on that, regardless of what it is. You know what I'm saying? It's not because I'm in discipline or I just don't feel like doing anything. It's not like that. It's more so the fact that I'm at a place in my life where I don't want to focus on things that I don't have an interest in. I get bored easily. So if I don't find anything interesting like that, then I don't want to do it. I don't have a desire to do it. The first time I took a couple college classes for the first time, I was really motivated and inspired to do it. But then I just decided, well, yeah, and I did really good on these college classes, but it caused a lot of stress, and it caused a lot of mental fatigue, because it's the thing with college is that yeah, and like I said, it's time consuming too, so it takes up so much time, and since time is speeding up, the days are going by a lot faster. I don't want to focus on things I don't want to do, especially since the timeline we're in, since the days are going by faster, since time is speeding up. So why would I focus on things I don't want to do? And college does that. And not only that, but the thing with college is that in order for you to actually pursue your career, pursue the things you like me, I want to major in psychology. I also want to major in the job I'm working at, which is logistics, supply chain management, supply, right? But I want to focus on those specific career fields. But the thing is, those specific degrees. But the thing is, with college, you're forced to take classes you don't need, just so you can reach your major, just so you can take classes on your major. For college, why can't I just take classes on psychology? Why can't I just take classes on supply chain management? But no, in order for you to do that, you have to take your general education classes, like fucking English, math, the shit you don't need, science, just the things you don't need for your major, man. This is annoying, and I get it. So you can get a better overall understanding of education, you know what I'm saying? Because this is dumb, man. But I don't know, man. So I don't agree with that. It takes up too much time, and that's a problem with school, man. If you want to become a nurse, if you want to become, I don't know, what else is out there? If you want to become a nurse, you want to become what else people go to school for? A lawyer. You got to take classes you don't need. Why would I take, if I want to major in psychology, why would I take classes in cooking or in fucking art or math? I don't need math just so I can learn about the human mind. You know what I'm saying? I don't need that shit. I might use it sometime, but I don't need to take accounting, calculus, and all this shit, man. You know what I'm saying? This is weird. And all these other classes, man. So it's ridiculous. I don't need to take class in business. Why do I need to take class in business just so I could why do I need to take that class in business before I need to take a class in for my major? It just makes no sense. You know what I'm saying? This is why I prefer trades. I prefer credential assistants where you're just I prefer schools where you immediately focus on your profession. For example, me, I'm kind of interested in becoming a barber too. So you know and thankfully being a barber is a trade school, so I don't need to take English, science, calculus, math, so I could become a barber. It takes up too much time to take the classes you don't need, and all this information I could learn it on YouTube for free. You know what I'm saying? Even though the classes, they do offer free college classes in the military, but it's just it's a waste of time, it's a waste of energy, it's a waste of mental energy. You know what I'm saying? and it causes nothing but stress. You know, because school is not about learning; it's about passing. You know, they could care less if you learn. As long as you complete that assignment, as long as the teachers, as long as according to school programming, you get the right grades for these specific assignments. That's all that matters, right? And if you don't pass your classes, if you don't turn in your assignments at a certain time, then you fail the class, and then they get to charge you out of pocket, which is $1,000 per class. Who wants to deal with that type of stress, that type of burden? Not me. I'm over it. You know what I'm saying? So that's one of the reasons why I just don't want to take college classes. I'm so over it. I'm at a point in my life where like I just want to focus on things I enjoy doing, like working out, focusing and studying, and getting better at my current career, and stuff like that. Pretty much learning like and instead of wasting time on taking college classes, I keep my time on learning about finances, learning how to make money online, learning how to start my own business, the stuff like that that actually matters. You know what I'm saying? But you know, hang on. There's my watch alarm went off and it's kind of distracting me. I'm waiting till it turns off. Hang on. Okay, so but yeah, but that's the thing with college, man. Like college, it's a scam. Now I'm talking about now, if you're like a civilian or like not only that, but like if you're like me after high school, like I didn't have a scholarship. Me, I kind of struggled throughout high school, so like I had no scholarships or anything like that. So I went to a community college after high school, and like I was forced to use financial aid, and that lasted for a certain amount of time. And then at times I had to pay for classes, but it's just crazy how expensive college classes are. Why is it like $500 to $1,000 per class? Especially in these university classes, it costs $1,000. Why are these? First off, these classes are outdated. They don't teach anything useful because you could learn the same information on YouTube for free, but yeah, they charge you $1,000, and it's not about learning; it's about passing. So if you don't pass, then you still got to pay out of pocket, and if you don't get a certain a grade, then you get kicked out of the college class. Like education, like I thought last time I checked, I thought education mattered, but it's not. Education is a business, and school is a scam. It's a business. It's here to take your money, and it's a business pretty much, and it's run by the corrupt system with the governments and the elites and all this other shit. This is why they don't teach you useful information, you know. But yeah, but I never understood that why we gotta take classes we don't need just so we can learn about our major. It's stupid. Like man, like I'm just so mad because like the last two college classes I took, I had to withdraw or drop my classes because one class I was interested, which was my actual major, was supply chain management supply. Right, I actually want to learn about that. But then I did take another class, which is I don't know what's it called, like communications and like you learn about digital literacy, just all this weird shit. And I'm like, and that specific class, it took up so much time. I had to do so much essays, so much presentations and PowerPoints that I have no business in doing because it's a waste of time. I'm not going to use in the real world. And it distracted me from actually focusing on my other class. So and it was taking up so much time. And I just dropped these two classes, and I'm just done with it, man. Because if you don't pass, then you got to pay off pocket, and you can offer extensions, but it's a long process. And I'm the type of person where like I don't like going through processes, having to wait. I'm more of a straightforward, straight to the point person. So like I don't like waiting and doing all this bullshit, you know. But I don't know, man. But and you can apply this to life. And again, I'm not saying college is a bad thing. If you love college, if you want to pursue it, then by all means go for it. Don't listen to people who don't agree with you. Just if you, the main purpose of this video is to follow your heart and to follow your passions. If you know things you like, that you enjoy doing, go after it. Especially this is the timeline we're in. The time is speeding up. The days go by a lot faster. So focus on the things that actually make you happy. Don't focus on things that give you a lot of stress, anxiety, that doesn't make you happy. Because since time is speeding up, the more you focus on things you don't like, the days are going to go by a lot more faster. You know what I'm saying? And you just don't want that. It's better to focus on things that make you happy because since time is speeding up, because you know what I'm saying, and it's gonna feel like forever. So you just don't want to do that. But yeah, college, I'm so over it. Me, I prefer trades, like becoming a barber, becoming like a mechanic, or if any like any trades that teach you skills on the spot. You know what I'm saying? That's worth the money. That's worth the time. Especially if you love it, go after it. You know, I prefer trades over college. You know, even though I feel like, yes, college, it looks good on your resume, it looks good on paper. At the end, if you don't like it, don't do it because you learn about outdated shit. The same shit they teach you, you can learn it through the internet. It's a waste of time, at least for me. So focus on trades, you know. And yeah, but it's just crazy how much everything costs money. Colleges, I don't know why it's so expensive. $1,000, that's ridiculous. I think with financial aid too, like I feel like I think I forgot how it is, but with financial aid, they give you financial aid, but if you fail to pass your classes, then they could take away your financial aid for you for any community college. This is weird, man. Like you see how much stress and fear they put into these students. No wonder why students are always stressed and anxious and just depressive because like these schools they instill fear. If you don't get a certain grade, it teaches you how to become like a follower and a slave. Because if you don't get a certain grade, if you don't turn an assignment a certain time, then you pretty much they outcast you and then they kick you off the classes or like it's gonna stick in your transcript and then it's gonna decrease your chances of graduating and getting your major. It's all this bullshit, man. I hate that shit. It's ridiculous. And school's not even about learning; it's about passing. You know, this is why they give you grades. This is why you got to turn an assignment at a certain date. It's just stupid, bro. You know, but this is how it is. This is why I'm just so over it. But moral of this video: do what you love, follow your passions, and life is short too, man. I understand part of the human experience, part of this experience is doing things you don't want to do, and you have to do it. But more so, if there are opportunities and things where like you enjoy doing, try to do them the most you can. Because in life, unfortunately, we are forced to do things we don't want to do because we live in a corrupt world or like we just have obligations and stuff like that. It's part of being an adult. But the things you love, try to pursue them. And usually the things you love, your heart enjoys doing, usually like you get the most results from that and you get the most success from that and you're able to check the things you want the more you pursue that. So might as well work on the things you enjoy doing. Don't focus on the things you don't enjoy doing. And that's why I had to learn the hard way. I mean, no, I didn't learn the hard way. It's just for me it's hard to let go. It's hard for me to like let go of control. I always want control, but I just hate knowing that like if I try something new and it used to work for me, but now it doesn't. It's hard for me to let go of it because I feel like I failed, or I feel like I just give up, or I just feel like a quitter. So those are the things I'm trying to overcome, you know. And more so, it's not about. So if there's things you don't want to do, don't be afraid to leave it. Leave that job if you don't like it. Now, don't take my advice. Obviously, if you work at a job or if you're doing something you don't want to do, but you have to do it for survival purposes, like money purposes, or like just so you get a certain degree for your job requirement so you can make more money so you can survive, then do what you got to do. But more so, if you have the opportunity to not do something you don't like, then by all means just go for it. Instead, pursue something you like, you enjoy doing. Follow your heart. Life is short, you know, and since time is speeding up, the days are going by a lot faster. You might as well do the things you enjoy doing because the days are going by a lot faster. You know, you just don't want to be miserable, you know. So that's all I got to say, and have a good one. Peace.